Let's open the book on this. Today in Taipei, a record-breaking amount of narcotics went up in flames during an annual destruction event. We're talking literal tons.
All right, let's set the stage for this one.
I'm Leah.
And I'm Garrett. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett, coming to you from Taipei.
First up, authorities destroyed a whopping 2,359 kilograms of drugs here in Taipei during a Ministry of Justice ceremony. Incinerated, meaning burned at high heat, so it's gone for good. The Ministry of Justice is the government office that handles prosecutions and national legal policy. The total included 4,962 marijuana plants. Security was tight. We're talking armored vehicles and police escorts to move the contraband safely to the incinerator. What stands out is the trend line. Cannabis, classified in Taiwan as a Category 2 narcotic, a mid-tier but still serious illegal drug, has now surpassed amphetamines in use and is the second most common illegal drug here. Ketamine remains number one. Officials say that shift shows smuggling and consumption patterns are changing, and the destruction ceremony is a snapshot of that.
Yeah, that kind of blew my mind. Cannabis use surpassing amphetamines, that's a real pivot. From a public health angle, it suggests different risks show up on the street. Cannabis-related offenses might strain one set of resources, while ketamine and amphetamine strain another. And from a safety perspective, moving that much seized material is no joke. The armored convoy tells you how seriously they take diversion risks, which means the chance that drugs leak back onto the market. Not gonna lie, I'm curious how prevention and education will adapt, because the mix of what people are using is clearly changing. All right, let's roll on. Next up, twin incidents at Shishang Station disrupted train services in a big way. At 11:15 a.m., freight train number 7602 derailed and hit a utility pole, which forced a suspension on tracks 3 and 4 at the station. Then, about an hour later, at 12:25 p.m., Puyuma Express train number 417 damaged an overhead electrical line. The Puyuma Express is an intercity express train that runs on the Taitung line. The combination of a derailment and an electrical issue meant long delays. Passengers told us the hardest part wasn't just the heat on those platforms, it was the silence. Little to no information for long stretches makes it tough to decide whether to wait, reroute by bus, or just head back home. That lack of updates turned a rough day into a brutal one.
Totally. Let's get to the heart of it. When service breaks, information is the lifeline. Clear platform announcements, text alerts, and timely updates on the official app are not just nice to have, they're safety tools. Communication turns frustration into a plan. Without it, people are stuck in the sun with no options. Real talk, even a simple 5-minute cadence, an update every 5 minutes about what trains are running, would have helped folks make choices faster and safer. Switching gears to family policy. Taiwan's proposed child subsidy is now limited to citizens with household registration. Household registration is the official local address record that ties you to a city or county for government services. The plan is an allowance of 5,000 new Taiwan dollars per month for kids from birth to 18. Families with children aged 0 to 6 would receive cash. For ages 6 to 18, the money goes into a growth investment account, like a government-managed savings and investment pot meant to build over time for the child. The goal is to fight the declining birth rate. Eligibility mirrors national health insurance rules, so it covers children with Taiwanese nationality who keep their household registration here. That means foreign nationals and long-term overseas Taiwanese are excluded under the current outline.
Why exclude foreign nationals and overseas Taiwanese? What's the thinking there?
The government frames it as mirroring national health insurance rules, which are residency and registration-based. In simple terms, they're targeting families who are legally here and recorded in the local system. So administration and audits are straightforward. It's easier to confirm who lives here, who uses local services, and how to budget. Whether that feels fair is a separate debate. The stated intent is to concentrate limited funds on households registered in Taiwan.
That's something to chew on, huh? Social impact-wise, some mixed households may feel left out, but the policy aim, boosting births among registered residents, is pretty direct. We'll watch how the details roll out. Next up, Taiwan's health ministry is moving to allow e-cigarette confiscation and fines for possession. Right now, there's a legal gap. Taiwan banned e-cigarettes and related products back in March 2023, but possession has been a gray zone. The proposed change would let authorities confiscate devices and fine people up to 10,000 new Taiwan dollars for having them. It also goes after illegal e-cigarette content online. Platforms would be responsible for taking down sales or ads. The urgency is tied to so-called zombie vape cartridges, a street term for cartridges laced with controlled drugs that can leave people disoriented, like a zombie state. Officials also point to drug-impaired driving cases linked to vaping as a growing concern.
I agree the tighter rules make sense, especially with those laced cartridges. That's wild. The challenge is enforcement at scale. Street-level confiscation is one piece, online is another. Policing platforms means constant monitoring, quick takedowns, and clear penalties, which is doable but resource-heavy. And on the ground, consistent, fair enforcement matters so people know what to expect. If the gap closes, at least the rules will be clearer for everyone. Last up, Taiwan is lowering the age for senior driver's license renewal from 75 to 70. The Ministry of Transportation and Communications put the new rules in place, and about 1.3 million drivers are affected. Here's the breakdown. Drivers aged 70 to 74 now need a physical exam plus road safety training to renew. Drivers 75 and older also need to pass a cognitive test, a short assessment of thinking and memory to screen for conditions like dementia that may affect safe driving. Miss the renewal after the grace period, and fines can follow. Broader reforms are in motion too. The written test for scooter and motorcycle licenses switched to multiple choice in January 2026, and retraining for traffic violators is becoming standard. Officials say more than 100,000 senior drivers will get notifications each month about what to do and when.
I get the safety push, for sure. My only worry is convenience. Some seniors will need help scheduling exams and transportation to training. But the logic checks out. Regular checkups catch issues earlier, and that helps prevent crashes before they happen. If the clinics and training centers keep wait times short and offer clear guidance, I think most folks will roll with it.
That's the takeaway for this one. That's all for today from Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett, here in Taipei.
Have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow with more updates.